guys, welcome back. So today's declutter is going to be blushes. I did these all in their own video. The last one should have been bronzers and highlighters, no shock there, because there's like twice as many blushes. I have all of the powder blushes stacked up here, and this container in the back are all the cream blushes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the powder ones first, and then I'm going to go back and do the cream ones. Now, kind of similar to the bronzer highlighter situation, I don't expect to get rid of a lot of these. So yeah, some of these I know are probably past their prime, and if I'm concerned about them, I'm going to put them off to the side and swatch them at the end to test them. But right now I'm just kind of going off of how long I've had them, how new they are, all that stuff. So let's start with this stack right here. I've got two blushes here, two of the Catrice in a box blush. I have Glistening Pink and Golden Coral, and these are relatively newer. I've used them a couple of times. They're really good, affordable drush blush store. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but drugstore blush. So these are good. I mean, I know powders are different than a cream product, which is why the creams are going to be their own, but these are good to say. Next in this stack, first up, I have this Yate London blush in Summer Love. And while I do love this blush, I am a little bit iffy about the, actually, you know what, I'm just going to swatch them. Why bother waiting? Let's see. Yeah, this one has lost, it has some pigmentation to it, a little bit, but not enough. Can you see that line just right here a little? But that's not enough for me to deem it worthy to hold on to it. It's still got some pigment, but it's not as pigmented as it used to be, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. And actually, I feel like Ciate doesn't sell these anymore. I got this from Sephora back when I worked at Sephora, and I haven't seen it since. Like, I haven't seen them around, so I'm wondering if they're discontinued or altered, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Next, this was a new purchase over the summer. This is one of the MAC Extra Dimension blushes in Fairly Precious. I haven't even had a chance to use this, so it's brand new, keeping. I also have two Ulta Beauty Flushed blushes. I have the shade Pink Prosecco and Cotton Candy. Again, new as of over the summer. I've only used the Pink Prosecco one so far, which is kind of like pink with a golden sheen to it. And then the Cotton Candy is just a true, you know, matte light pink shade. So keeping these for now. These are able, the nice thing is that if I want to put these into like a Z palette, I could, because these are depotable. They are magnetized. There's a little thing here to take them out if I want to, which I might, I don't know. We'll see. The L'Oreal True Match blush. This was a repurchase for a throwback drugstore favorites video. So I'm going to hold on to this because I haven't even used it yet. I just repurchased it to have for the video. So, and this one's in the shade Baby Blossom, which is C1-2. I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. This is the old packaging, so I am going to go ahead and get rid of this. I'm sure the blush is probably still okay, but now that they've updated, somewhere in this stack is the new the new Wet n Wild packaging. So this is the old one. This was in the shade Keep Peachy. And I wasn't the biggest fan of this color. I just held on to it to have a peach blush, but now that I have other peach blushes, I can go ahead and get rid of this. The Marc Jacobs Air Blush in Kink and Kisses. This is like a pinky nude kind of color. This says good for 12 months. I think I've had this blush for 6 years, 5 or 6 years now. I'm gonna swatch it really quickly. I like never reach for this anymore. Oh, and that has absolutely terrible pigmentation, so I think this one's just too far gone, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. That hurts though, because these are so pricey, and the packaging is really nice on these. They got the little push button to open, but if I'm not using it, it really should just, you know, go away. Okay, Clinique blushes. These are going nowhere. But in reality, let me share the shades I've got here with you guys. So let's start with the small stack. My most loved and most used favorite blush of all time is the Clinique Cheek Pop in Nude Pop. I love this so much. It's like a pinky nude. I mean, this literally has no flower design when you compare it to this one, which I just purchased, which is this one on the this one's called Fig Pop. You can see that design difference. So, I mean, these aren't going anywhere, they're staying. So I'm just gonna move them over, but let's show you colors. So we've got Pink Pop, we have Ginger Pop, and then we've got Black Honey Pop. And I think this one was limited edition. I have another Honey Pop in here somewhere. There's Black Honey Pop and I think Pink Honey Pop. One of them is limited edition, so I don't think it's available anymore. This one's Melon Pop, Berry Pop, which is also new, Heather Pop, which originally I purchased and decluttered at some point, my original Heather Pop, because I'd had it for so long, but this is a great shade. And then last but not least, yep, here we go, Pink Honey Pop. This one was limited edition. I believe it's gone now. And it's hard to see in this lighting, but it is more pink than the Nude Pop. Okay. I have 4 of the Milani Baked Blushes. I have, let's see here, we've got Bella Bellini, Rosa Romantica, and there's something about this, I have to say them in Italiano. Rosa Romantica is honestly more of a highlight because it is like, it is just pure glitter. But the thing is, there's like no payoff to that one. I'm gonna get rid of it. We've also got bareMinerals. And then last but not least, the cult classic, if I can open it, Luminoso. Here is the thing. Gonna really quickly swatch these on my arm. Luminoso still has some good pigmentation. bareMinerals also has good pigmentation. And what was this one again? Bella Bellini also still has good pigmentation. So the only one really then that's gonna go is the Rosa Romantica, the more highlighty kind of shade, but I'll keep the other 3. Here's the nice thing, since there's no primer, it just kind of wipes right off. My hands are going to be uber sparkly at the end though. Okay, I have the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten in Honeysuckle. This shade I've just decided over the years is just too dark for me to pull off. There's just too much brown in it. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. The bareMinerals Gen Nude Blush in that peach though. This was that other peach I was talking about. I am a big fan of the formula of these. I just haven't gotten around to getting more shades, but I do love the peach shade in here. Peach shade of it. Jeez. Oh, let's do this one. This is the only one like it. The Maxi Blush from Rimmel in the shade Third Base. Got this over the summer because I hadn't seen them. So I picked up this one. There was also like a nude one, but the nude ones were all broken at my drugstore, so I went ahead and picked up the pink. I have 2, aren't there 3 of these? There's a third. I know there's a third. Maybe there's not. Maybe I'm crazy. I thought I had a third one of these e.l.f. primer blushes. Anyway, I have the shade Always Cheeky and the shade Always Rosy. Again, both newer additions to the collection, so they can stay. I have 3 Lorac blushes, and I used to love the Lorac blushes. They were amazing. I just don't reach for them anymore. So we've got Prism. Oh, these are all going to look like blue here. I'm going to tilt them this way. So Prism. We've got Aura. We've got Tinge. Tinge was my favorite because it's such a pale color. Let's see for a second. Let's just see if... Let's just... Oh no, Tinge has like no color. Uh-oh, are they all like this? That'd be really funny if they're all like this. Okay, Aura's fine. Aura can stay. Plus, I don't really have like a true pink mauve like that. And then let's check out Prism's okay. Okay, so Tinge is gonna go because Tinge has no color to it, but the other 2 will stay. Oh, that Lorac blush is really intense. It's not going away. Okay, I have these Wet n Wild blushes. So this is the newer packaging for the Wet n Wild blush. I got these over the summer. So I've got Pearlescent Pink, Pinch Me Pink. Yep, Pinch Me Pink. Ooh, ew. Nudist Society, and Mellow Wine. These are also newer. I have the Essence The Blush. So there's 4 shades here, and I'm kind of somewhat fascinated by this color shade range. So you've got, first up, you've got Beloved, which is pink. Then there is Befitting, which is like a mauve. Then we get a little weird. We've got Bespoke, which is like a tan. It's almost more like a bronzer. I haven't even swatched this color yet. What does it even look like on me? If it's more bronzer, I might put it in the bronzer drawer. No, you know what? It reminds me of my Clinique Cheek Pop and Nude Pop a little bit, so okay. I was just intrigued also because of this last shade, which is the shade Blooming. This is white. Like, there is no color in this blush pan. Yeah, that's just white. I don't know. I'll put it here. I guess I'll have to actually try it out. Do you see this line right here? Hold on, there it goes. It's this line right here next to the brown. It's weird. There's just no color to it. So I'm fascinated to see what it is. What it looks like, I should say, as a blush. I have 4 of these Buxom Primer Infused Wanderlust blushes. We have Mykonos, which is just a very nice bright coral peach. We have Havana, which is the original one I purchased, I believe, which is just pink. There is Ibiza, which is like a pinky berry. And then last but not least, Seychelles, which is more of a tan nude. So these are all newer, and I've used these fairly recently, so I know that they're in good shape, so they're all gonna stay. I have 3 of the LA Girl Just Blushing blushes. They do still make these. For a while, they were sold out at like Ulta, at CVS, at Walgreens. It was just like I couldn't find them. This one's the shade Just Glowing. We have Just Bare and Just Playful. So actually I should have left these open. I'm gonna swatch these because I haven't used them in a while. And the one that I usually do use is actually the one Just Bare. So let me go ahead and see. Okay, that's still got color. That's got color. And that's got color. So all 3 of those have some good color to them. I'm gonna go ahead and keep them, and I'm gonna need a makeup wipe. I have 3 of the Burt's Bees blushes. I bought these, I remember, on the recommendation of Kathleen Light, who I think she always wears like this one maybe. No, this one, the Toasted Cinnamon, is like one I always see her wearing in like all her videos. They smell okay. Let me just see pigmentation wise. Okay, pigmentation's still good. So we've got, that one was Toasted Cinnamon. We've got Bare Peach and Shy Pink. All of which are looking good, have good pigmentation. They can go ahead and stay. Okay. I have 2 of the Wet n Wild Hello Halo blush lighters. I didn't know whether to put these in the highlighter drawer or the blush drawer, so I'm actually going to swatch these because I haven't used them yet. I get that the idea is that you've got a corresponding blush and highlighter pan, but honestly, they all look like they are just straight up pure highlight rather than pure blush. Yeah. Like, I mean, look at these 2. They really are more of a highlight than a blush. So you know what? I'm going to keep them and move them to my blush, to my highlight drawer instead. Blush lighter is such a confusing term. Shouldn't have itched my ear. Now it's going to be glittery. This I bought to test out and I haven't gotten around to it yet. This is the Creme Shop Mon Chéri blush in Me Too Too. I haven't tried it really yet. I just got it over the summer, so it will stay. I have 2 of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes. I have Mood Exposure, which is a great, like, berry. Like, it's a pale berry. Like, it's very fair skin friendly berry, which still looks okay. And then we have this one, which is the shade Ethereal Glow, which is very, and I mean very, like, light. And I actually do think I'm going to get rid of that one. It's just not a favorite of mine. If you are someone who is fairer skinned than I am, this might be something for you, but I'm gonna get rid of this in favor of keeping Mood Exposure. I have 3 of the Almay Healthy Hue blushes. Again, just got these over the summer. We have So Peachy. We have Pink Flush. And Nearly Nude. I just saw these, and at the time I think they had a special going on of spend $10 on Almay, get like $3. So in reality, these are like, I want to say like $10.99. So I bought 3 of these, but really only paid for 1. So, but didn't pay for 1. So buy 2 get 1 free almost kind of feeling. These are the ColourPop pressed powder blushes, the Disney collection, and the artwork on these is stunning. I know I talked about these in the highlighter video, but these are great. They're still perfectly fine, working well. So we've got Court of Miracles, Kissin' a Frog, which I actually really love this blush. It's a great blush. Enchanted Mirror. And then last but not least, Floating Lights, which is actually my favorite of all of these. It's just this really pale baby pink. So these are all staying. I have 2 of the Benefit blush boxes. I got these during the 21 Days of Beauty when they were 50% off. I bought 2. So we've got California, which I haven't tried yet, and same for the one in Georgia, the Georgia Peach. I've tried this a couple of times over the summer. I liked it a lot. Plus, it's got a great scent. I have 3 Revlon Always Ready pressed powder blushes. These are in the shade, let's see, so we've got Oh Baby Pink. And these I got over the summer, so they're staying. This one is in Apricot. They all look so washed out on camera, guys. I'm sorry. And then Naughty Nude. I have 6 of these Maybelline Fit Me blushes. So all of these will be staying. I do use them quite a bit. They all look like they're the same shade on camera. I don't know how to fix that amp up saturation maybe, but you know, they're more of a, there, that shows a little bit better of the color. Apparently my lamp in the corner of my room is just too bright and the white coming out of the window isn't helping, but we've got Rose, Nude, Coral, Mauve, Buff, and Peach. So, I mean, doing so far so good. We'll have to see. Let me really quickly grab all the cream blushes and I'm going to lay them out. So give me 1 second here. Okay guys, so we've got all the cream blushes here and ready to go. These I am going to swatch just to make sure that the consistency and smell is okay with a cream product. If any of these have a weird or gross smell to them, they will be thrown out rather than donated. So let's get started with these. These are the Rimmel Jelly blushes, and I just got these over the summer. So they're still good to go, but these are just a great formula. If you're someone who likes cream blushes, I would check these out. I got all 4 of them to try out. We have Cherry Popper, Melon Madness, Berry Bounce, and Peach Punch. Next I have this. This is the IT Cosmetics Ombre Radiance Blush. Oh, this is actually a powder. I thought this was a cream. This is in the shade Je ne sais quoi. I think this one was okay because it hasn't even been touched yet, so we'll keep him. I have 2 of the MAC Glow Play blushes. I got these at the start of summer and I am in love with these. These are great. Again, I would highly recommend this if you are someone who is a huge fan of cream or putty blushes. These are amazing. So I have the shade Cheeky Devil, which is actually my favorite of the 2. It's just this very nice pale pink color. And then I have the shade So Natural, which is more of a nude. And I would love to try out some of the other ones. They are very light, easy buildable. Love these. I have just one for now, of the Fenty Beauty cream blushes. I still have my little thing on the mirror in here. This is great pocket travel size makeup. I will be honest, I do wish the pan were a little bit bigger to be able to fit a thicker brush in it, but it's fine. It could be worse. This is in the shade Petal Popping, so it will stay. I'm trying to save these ColourPops here in front for last because there's so many. I have 2 of the L'Oreal Visible Lift Color Lift blushes. I have the shade Nude Lift and the shade, I think this is Coral. Yep, Coral Lift. These I am going to swatch because they are older. Okay, the Nude Lift has like no color to it. And what concerned me, and this is what I wanted to understand from L'Oreal, they do not put expiration dates on these. And like there was no outer packaging. These just come as they are. You just rip off the little plastic divider here. So I have no idea how long these are good for, and I feel like I've had them for quite some time, so I am going to go ahead and declutter both just to be safe, especially with that nude one having no pigment anymore. That just isn't okay. I'm going to do these squeezy tubes towards the end. So I have 3 of the Wet n Wild blush sticks. I have, let's see, this one is Hustle and Glow. Then so that's Hustle and Glow, Peach Bums. Okay. Then Floral Majority. So these are all perfectly okay, just got them over the summer. I have this L'Oreal Infallible Stick Sculpt. Oh, Longwear Shaping Stick. I was reading the French version, and this is in the shade Sexy Flush. I twist this up a bit. That is such a pale pink. But we've got that one. This Burt's Bees All Aglow Stick in Suez Sands. This is very like wet because it's got that moisturizing core in it. Still smells good. Again, I'm kind of shocked Burt's Bees doesn't have a expiration on this, but I got it over the summer, so it should be okay. I have 2 of the LA Girl Velvet blushes. First one is the shade Glimmer. And then we have Dreamy, which is more of like a matte pink. So those are both okay. Again, a lot of these, I went through a whole stick blush thing this summer to test things out, so it doesn't surprise me that I've got a whole bunch. I've got 5 of the ColourPop Bright or blush sticks. This one's in the shade Cool It. Mini Me. $25.8, like 24/7, but $25.8. Okay. Ooh, that could have knocked everything over. Then we have Under Pressure, which is such a cool, these like cream peach coral colors are so, that looks like neon orange on camera. And this one's in the shade Aloha. They are just so stunning. Like, love it. I have 2 e.l.f. multitask sticks. I have Glistening Peach, which we're gonna crank that up. There it goes. Goes here. It's very pretty. Very subtle, very glittery, holy hell. And then I have Luminous Berry. Is this also gonna be like glowy glowy? No, looks kind of muddled actually. Oh, it's very shimmery too. Okay, well, there's both of those. They're okay to stay. Yeah. Grab this to really quickly clean my arm off before I get to these ColourPops and these liquid ones. Okay, moving on to my squeeze tube blushes. I have 2 of the Ulta Beauty ones. These are the Stay Cheeky liquid blushes. Do these twist? There are twist. So first up I have Dusty Pink. Ooh, that was way more than I wanted to squeeze out. Whoops. I've also got a bunch of dog hair now stuck to my hand. Okay, we got Dusty Pink and Preppy Peach. That's more like the amount I wanted to squeeze out in the first place. So let me go ahead and really quickly blend this down my hand. And these are meant to be more lightweight blushes, but they are very liquidy, so be very, very careful. I have two Milani cheek kisses. The first is in Cheeky Coral. As you can see, guys, I kind of went through a coral phase this summer. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, there's just, oof. I love a good liquid or cream blush. And then I have Nude Flush was the other one from Milani. I wanted to go back and get other colors, but then I couldn't. I kept forgetting whether or not I got this shade because I kept wanting to buy it. And I kept having a feeling I did, so I kept holding off on more of them. But again, I do like these a lot. They're a little bit thicker than the Ulta formula, which I kind of almost prefer. But I would suggest applying any of these like liquid blushes like this with a beauty blender. Just because it's a little bit easier to control. I have 3 of the Maybelline Cheek Heats. I have Coral Ember. Now these really are truly more like thick. Like, I feel like I keep saying that. Rose Flush. I'm going to show you guys these in a second. And Nude Burn. There is a color in these that I really want to try, which is like a purple color. And it looks like lilac purple. It looks stunning from the package. I just haven't had a chance to try it. And every time I think I'm going to buy it, it's sold out in that color. But again, these are beautiful. These are really great. I actually really like these cheek heats from Maybelline. So we have all 4 shades of this. We've got Butterflies. Actually, no, we're going to go this direction down. Butterflies, Sweet Innocence, and again, I got all 4 because I figured I might as well. Ripe and Ready. The problem with this packaging is it reminds me of like a frosting tube. And then the last one is the shade Flushed. So as you can see, 3 drastically different colors to work with here. But they're all great and each one is unique and individual, so keeping those. Now, here is where I'm probably going to have some issues. These are the ColourPop Super Shock Cheeks, and I have 13 to go through. The 3 ColourPop Candyland, ColourPop Land. So there is Gumdrop Pass, Jolly, and Gummy More. These are all brand new. I picked them up. They haven't even been touched yet, so they will be staying. Let me take a look at the patterns, and I'm going to separate out ones that I know I've used. Okay, which is a pretty 50-50 split. These are the ones I haven't touched yet, so I have Tuned In. Perfect, still squishy. Thanks for the Memories. No Vacancy. I'm pretty sure I got a whole bunch of these over the summer as well, because they were on sale maybe. Yes, she did. Growth Flirt. Okay, these are the ones I've already used, so I'm gonna be concerned here. Get Leid. Oh, I haven't used this one yet. So this one will be staying. It just got used now. Whoops. We have Holiday, which this is an older one, but still good, it looks like. It still has quite a bit of color payoff. Thames, which is one of my favorites. Such a pretty berry. Birthday Suit. Again, really nice nude pink. And then last but not least, Count Me In, which is one of my more popular, oh, I guess my thumb will have to do here, beige nudes. So, all of those still feel good. I remember decluttering a few of those last time I did this, so that might be why they're all pretty good. So guys, as I was saying at the beginning, I wasn't expecting to get rid of a whole bunch of these just because a lot of them were newer. And I feel like I really decluttered blushes in the last round. I may be wrong, I may be remembering that incorrectly, but I'm only getting rid of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of about 120. Because I'm keeping 108. So 11 divided by 119. Yeah, I was about to say about 10%. So, yeah, I didn't do so great with these. Again, I'm just happy something is leaving in general just because I'm going to run out of space. And then obviously I didn't count these two, but these will be added to the highlight drawer instead. So they're in a separate area now. But that is it for blushes. I feel like this was a long one. As always, if you guys want to watch more declutter videos or you're enjoying the series and want to see the other ones I've done in the past, I will have something linked right up here for you guys to check out. Or you can also go down to the description box below at the bottom and check out the other links I've got for you there. Leave all your questions, comments, concerns, suggestions in the comments below. I look forward to reading and seeing what you guys are interested in seeing me do next. And then as always, to make sure you guys see those future videos, make sure you are subscribed and have your notification bell turned on. That way you don't miss the next declutter video. And that is it for me. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.